darkest streets at night. Fremont Street. Looks like a ghost town downtown. A ghost town, excuse me, downtown. That was a tongue twister. This is just really sad. I was thinking about rallying up the people, especially those that are trapped in this mess. We all need to go down to Shelley Berkeley's office expeditiously. Like, why are people mayors, governors, and this is what the city looks like? A touristy area. And I'm not judging these people, by the way, also. But where else are they supposed to go? What else are they supposed to do when there's no help available? In fact, I even want to ask one of them, I don't like bothering people. I wouldn't want nobody bothering me if I was sitting out here, but sad, man. I say we all go have a huge picnic at Shelley Berkeley's house. Hi. Huh? Man, because they ain't doing nothing, so, He knew who I was talking about. It's funny. Excuse me. We need to go post up in her backyard. I know she owns some acres. I know she got some land. What's his other name? Steve Sisolak. Who's the sheriff? Sheriff Lombardo. We need to go post up. All of these people out here need to go post up at their house right now. All of them. Governor, what's his name? I can't even think of these motherfuckers' names. But that's what we the people need to do. Eventually, and not just single-handedly those particular individuals I named. The government, period, needs to get swarmed. This is ridiculous. Oh, but let me guess. It's their fault while they're homeless. They need to just get a job. And half the time, guys, this is the lack of mental health care and the fact that we are in an actual crisis currently and there's no help. Like, these people are sick mentally. You expect them to help themselves too? And have enough sense enough to house themselves too and work a 9-to-5 too? Literally doesn't make sense. And I'm not enabling or coddling anybody because I'm certain, and obviously everyone ain't gonna go. That's with anything. With the rise of this nation, everybody is not gonna decide to follow suit. There are some people that are going to be unwilling to give up, their matrix freedoms. And even like with these people out here, like some of them, they may not want to change. They may not want to stop whatever it is that they may particularly do, So that's why I just feel like those who want the help, those who want the change, that's who we should be helping. Those who are willing to do the work, that's who we should be helping. And there are some people out here, it's not all, obviously, but there are some people that deserve that help. So, but Fremont Street, guys, this is the wicked hour. The wicked hour and the witching hour. But yeah, this is Fremont. I used to love, I'm telling you, my love it's faded slightly. I'll explain. Fort Queens, I am not liking their security anymore. I'll explain in a minute, guys. But the same affinity that I had towards Fremont Street, like prior to COVID, and I think it ended like in 2022 when that allure left me, like with Vegas, period, honestly. But I don't know. It's hurts a lot. Like, it's sad when you watch a place that you've grown up in and was raised in just get destroyed, and it's just sad. And I'm not blaming any of these people, obviously. So where else are they supposed to go? I'm going to keep reiterating that. It's cute. Alright, guys, so, as I was saying, and really just trying to convey, is the fact that, I'm on the front lines just as much as these people that are living literally forced outside, just as much as they are, And all I'm trying to do is shine a light on an impactful issue that is commonly ignored. It's consistently ignored, and hold on. It's painful, to see that. It's painful to see that in certain senses of the word, money, if it ain't about the dollar bill, y'all, then, and if you ain't got it, you're definitely screwed. But all in all, I just, I really feel for my fellow brethren and my sea stars alike, because I'm no different than them. And that's a big piece that I'm also trying to display to the world, because I'm not ashamed of my circumstances or situation. This has been a lifelong struggle of mine, so you can't shame me. However, I would love to just know some of these individuals' personal stories, those of whom have the mental capacity to, be authentic and honest and, not led by the unfortunate, in my beliefs, like demonic entities that like the people that we see that have these outbursts and these, I feel like they're being attacked by demonic entities. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, speaking of Four Queens, hold on, guys. All right, so I believe this was 2 days ago now, because it's a new day, it's Tuesday. But it was just, you guys, I was just so exhausted. I was just mentally, the heat was beginning to mess with me mentally. I was about to be out here swinging at the air and punching invisible people and going crazy too. But so I was like, you know what? I know I have, because even though for some reason, they still give me, it don't be a lot of comps, so it'd be like $5. But I was like, I know I got that $5 comp at Four Queens, even though I don't necessarily gamble there. But that's a cool thing. So I was like, shit, I'm going to use that. I'm going to go sit at the bar, have them validate my parking ticket, so that way I can park here for a few hours and just be able to be out of the heat for a few freaking hours. So, boom, I did all that. And then I'm really cool with some of the bartenders. Prior to my situation turning sour, unfortunately, I've always maintained a really close-knit connection with, some of the high vibing and like-minded bartenders that I've come across at various casinos. So, after I get my ticket validated, I'm like, you know what, let me go back to my car, let me fix my ponytail, because by the time I got there, my thing was just a sweated out, just as poofy. I was looking a hot mess. So I said, let me go to my car and fix it. So I get to my car, I put my shade thing up, my visor thingy, sunblock thingy on my, on my window. Shit was hot, and I ain't got no AC. And then I cracked my driver's side door, and all I noticed is this damn security guard starts out of nowhere. This is the third time they've done this too, but out of nowhere he just drives by and he comes up to my car. I didn't even roll down the window. I just looked at him. I was like, yes. He's like, oh, we can't have anyone sleeping in their cars. Excuse me? I was like, excuse me, I'm not sleeping in my car. I'm literally just doing my hair. He was like, yeah, well, we can't have anyone, just sitting in their cars either. We're supposed to just come and ask. The prior time that I remember them doing this most recently, 2 of them just like stood behind my car, like when I was in there doing my makeup, and it's just like, it's like, god damn. And like, you know, I know that to some people it may sound crazy, or it's just a coincidence, or they're just doing their job, but damn, it would lead any sane person to believe, like, fuck, am I being targeted or something? Like, and then like to assume that, like, okay, you didn't see me sleep in my car. But I was like, okay, like, I see what it is. You guys will no longer get my service. I will no longer be patronizing your business to be treated like that. And then there's been times, just so I can have a cool spot to rest at, there's been times I have given the bartenders my last, or some of the service workers my last, just so I can sit in there, you know, because I understand, you know, they ain't working for free. They ain't just there for their help. I understand that. And I used to work in the service industry as well. So that's why I'm always adamant about tipping and looking out for people. But yeah, as of late, I have not been accepting this. Like, the service standards in Vegas have, man, dropped drastically, astronomically even. It's like no one cares anymore. Everybody's just worried about getting a paycheck and going home. And can't say that I blame them, but God. And then the most humiliating part about the whole fucking Four Queens thing is, he gonna, like, as I was coming out, I just immediately left after that. Like, I didn't even fix my ponytail. I didn't do my hair. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, I just left because I was so mad. So I ended up just tying my scarf on my head, and then I just was driving out. And I just noticed that when I got, like, downstairs, you know, to use my my parking validation to get out, you know, because everything costs so fucking much nowadays just to park, even when you're local. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, I noticed he and like 3 other security guards, like, they were like, as if they were waiting for me, and they were all just huddled up laughing and stuff. And it's just like, bro, like, I would never wish what I'm going through upon anyone. But I would love to see these bastards walk a mile in my shoes and see how easily they survive it without a support system. You know, without true tender love and genuine care. And I appreciate the very few that I can count on one hand that are in my corner. And I promise you, you all will be expeditiously blessed in divine timing. And that's on my life, on my very last heartbeat. Y'all will be on my table eating good with me. I promise you. But that was just like, wow. So I'm very, like, firm about that. Like, you're not going to treat me any type of way, and I'm going to still patronize your business. There has been places all over this Las Vegas Valley that I have never walked back into, you know, because my thing is, you don't know anyone's situation. And then what's crazy is all the times that I've just sat in the parking garage, aside from these moments and times, it was like just fine, you know. But all of a sudden, I don't know, I just feel like they catastrophized it. However you say that word. But it is what it is, y'all. I'm about to finish this little cut water. And that's another thing, I don't know, I can't really, which is really a good thing, is it's so freaking hot. It's hard to drink nowadays. All I just be wanting to do is hit my joint here and there and then go to sleep. But aside from all that, though, guys, I definitely need to get my steps in, get my bearings together. Oh, you guys, oh my god. So yesterday I wrote, it took me about 5.5 hours, almost 6 hours, but I spent a good amount of time working on this novelty, this specialty, and I definitely am going to bring it to life. Like, I believe I'm going to make this thing reality, okay? But I wrote a 3-season 10-episode hopefully Netflix series, but it's an entire series that I wrote that has characters and everything, like, you guys. And the inspiration was literally, I had some notes in my phone from 2021 that I had wrote. I'm just gonna give you guys a sneak peek. It's definitely sci-fi related. That's all I'm gonna say. Sci-fi and Anunnaki. I'm leaving it there. All right, y'all. Peace.